All right, here we go, everyone. We got ourselves a very special treat coming at you. Spawning up at the top right for Team Liquid, it is Clem in the blue. And his opponent spawning down in the bottom left. It is PartinG. Good boy in the red. He just 2-0'd beyond. Absolutely thrilling stuff. And now going up against the reigning ESL Masters Winter Champion DreamHack Atlanta is where that was played. This is so exciting. Clem going to be going for what looks like an engineering bay block here on Hecate to start things off. PartinG, let's see what he can do. Let us see what he can do. We're going to see a little zippy zap coming in on the SCV. PartinG does check for the engineering bay block, and he will see it instantly. That is quite good. SCV already taken a lot of damage, actually. PartinG, one of the better probe microers in the business. Ooh, but SCV does get a little bit of extra damage on it. They are playing cross-server right now. I believe this is Central, so a small ping advantage to Clem. Only about 20 to 30 ping difference, though. And next game will be West, and if it goes to Game 3, that one will be back on Central. We're going to see quite a few probes being pulled. 6 probes being pulled. Clem trying to get any little bit of extra HP onto that before it gets forced to be canceled. Honestly, successful little engineering bay block from Clem. He takes a small income advantage for just a moment. Looks like the probe was killed on the other side of the map. Wasn't able to get anything more. And Clem did open up with a very quick factory. This has got to be a gas burst. Yeah, this is gas burst engineering bay block. Is he going to be rushing out cyclones? It certainly feels that way. Yeah, 100%. There we go. Double cyclone starts up. And command center on the high ground. I was going to say there's no SCV on the low ground, but with it being cyclones, the first adept would certainly arrive before the cyclones pop out, as they do take longer to build than Hellions, which would mean that he would have this delayed just a little bit. We are going to be seeing that adept shade back out. And Twilight Council coming in from PartinG. PartinG, one of the most entertaining players to maybe ever touch the game. He just has so much swagger, playing just fantastic. We are going to be seeing, double Cyclone, double Marine. There's no shield battery at the front just yet, but it is being started. I think that's about to be the next building. Yeah, there it is. However, it's not done yet, and his first adept getting jumped. There's only 2 stalkers available. PartinG needs to get back to the high ground to break the lock on. He will lose that first stalker, does snipe down the Cyclone. So at least there's that. But he is in some big trouble right now. No additional units on the field just yet. He's going to finish up Warp Gate, but he's already losing a ton of probes. That shield battery was late. PartinG. He is just going to get absolutely bopped right here in this first game. 2 more Cyclones across the map, and this game is over. He's going to depower these 2 gateways, and PartinG is dead. There's no way. There's absolutely no way to hold right now. Both Stalkers going to go down. She-ball. PartinG. Well, this is a little unfortunate. No cancel on the pylon because it's already dead anyways. And Liquid Clem takes game number 1. All right, here we go. Spawning up in the top left for Team Liquid, it is Clem. Malem in the blue. And his opponent spawning down on the bottom right. It is PartinG. She-ball. After that game number 1, he cannot be happy about that one. It's got to be a painful loss for sure. He just didn't have a shield battery. And if he had a shield battery, he would have been fine. No chance to die against a Cyclone-based push. Not like that, with 2 Stalkers and a shield battery. Well, without, you can just die. Straight up. And that is weird. That is weird that that is a thing. But it is what it is. Now, will PartinG be able to figure out what is going on in game number 2 and deal with it potentially? Cyclones just slaughter workers so hard, by the way. Ooh, we are going to see a Reaper opening this time. PartinG shift-clicking this probe around. Ooh. Be forced back rather quickly. Not able to do too much. A little bit of delay on the command center, but not massive. It is important to note, of course, that PartinG is still relatively fresh back from the military. Reaper looking around for a potential proxy. PartinG is one of those players that will proxy you. He will hit you with something real cheeky. First Adept going to shade forward. PartinG. Twilight Council instantly after first unit. And that is a really nice way to play if you don't take damage early. Or if you don't get jumped. Oh, first Adept. Taking exactly the shield damage. Barely getting away there. Ooh, Clem. Oh, he could have gone hunting for it, but he wants to go for the scout. And that does make... Honestly, that does make more sense. Blink is going to start up very quickly here from PartinG. Clem should be able to get the scout and see that it's a Twilight. Oh, but instead he actually goes for the probe. He's not able to get that important scout. And in fact... Oh. A little multitask war going on, and it feels like actually Clem is having a little bit of a tough time with this one. Oh, it shaded out. Okay. I saw the SCV rally in a different direction and got very confused. It's going to be 4-gate blink. All right, 4-gate blink coming out of PartinG. Will be a double mine drop from Clem. Very standard Hellion into double mine drop. The Hero Marine special of old. And it's strong. It's really good. PartinG. Oh, supply blocked. Brutally, actually. How many Stalkers does he have on the field? 3. I don't think he's going to be able to warp in right when he wants to. Yeah, this 46 of 46 block is pretty brutal. It's also blocking his Warp Prism from being created. There we go. Instantly warps in 2 Stalkers as the pylon finishes. 2 more gates about to come online, so it's not the absolute worst it could be. But anytime you're going for a timing-based build, like, for example, 4-gate blink, and it gets interrupted, well, that is no fun at all. PartinG knows the timing for the... Ooh, hang on. He's actually got 6 Stalkers right here. If Clem tries to go in, PartinG could potentially jump this. Oh, looks like Clem... Looks like Clem has figured this out somehow. I don't know if he checked and saw that there was no third base or what, but he's building double bunker at the front. Oh, he is going to go in towards the natural. Clem will be able to get a nice little probe pull. Being forced out. PartinG is going to blink into the main base in a moment. How many tanks do we have out? We've got 1 tank. We've got a ton of damage potentially coming on in. Oh, from downtown, 4 kills right there. 1 in the natural as well. PartinG. Ooh, and there's 2 siege tanks in a really great position behind this. PartinG going to take some massive damage on the Stalkers. And this is already looking disastrous and completely doomed, to be honest, for PartinG. Oh, another Stalker goes down. How many Stalkers died? 5 already. Ay, ay, ay. Widow Mines at least have both been cleaned up, but PartinG still even has one stalker at home. This is not looking hopeful for PartinG in this game. Colossus transition coming on in behind this. Clem, he just started stim and combat shield, so it's not like he's pushing out right this instant. So PartinG will have an opportunity to rebuild workers and potentially catch back up. But this is not a comfy looking position. Oh, we are going to see a Viking here. We need to see a recall right now. Is it in time, though? Oh. Oh. Just barely gets home. 26 HP. I think one more Viking volley would have killed that. Let me confirm. Bonus versus... Yeah, that would have been a kill. Because the War Prism is mechanical, right? It's got to be. Armored mechanical. Yeah, so it takes bonus damage from Vikings. That would have gotten blown away by that final volley. Oh, Marines. This is a big army right now. We got PartinG going for Colossus here. First one's already out. Second one is about halfway done. Extended Thermal Lance getting close as well. Nice micro right there from Clem, pulling back the one Widow Mine. Charge is done. PartinG is down 30 army supply, though. There's no interference matrix, but there is going to be auto turrets and or anti-armor missile. No anti-armor missile coming in just yet. A little bit late on the stim for Clem. Battery overcharge going to try and keep this Colossus alive. Doing a great job. Actually, a lot of damage on the Marines. That fight went very well for PartinG. 6 kills on one Colossus, 1 on the other. Clem getting a bit of a bloody nose. Not able to do what he wanted there. That's a... Look at this. Look at this little step ladder of siege tanks. Talk about laddering for a win. Yeah, battery overcharge helped out a lot right there for Clem. Or for PartinG, I should say. Now, I do like the way Clem has got his army arranged now. Marauders in the front, Marines behind, and the siege tanks in just an absolutely oppressive position. More reinforcements crossing the map here. There is a nice Widow Mine setup. Man, this is such a strong position for Clem. PartinG going to go with the third Colossus. It's not joining the fight just yet. Widow Mines will trigger. They get some big shots on the Zealots. And that front line getting melted right there. Clem able to reposition his tanks at the beginning of that. Third Colossus did not join the fight as well. And there was no +1 attack for PartinG. He rushed in. Wasn't able to get the cleanup. And now Clem splitting off a double drop into the main base. PartinG is going to try and clean up his army in the meanwhile. Will be able to clean up the main or the frontal push. But he's going to recall. Oh, does he lose the Colossus? Where did they fall? No, well, there's enough of them. Okay. And he will be able to walk back to the low ground with those Colossi. Battery overcharge is going to get popped, but it will get taken out very quickly. The Colossus are doing quite well from their position on the high ground. Zealots trying to flood in on top of this. There's still a huge army supply advantage for Clem. But PartinG, that was a way better defense than I thought he'd be able to pull off. Behind all this, there is a 4th Nexus on the way, +2 weapons just now starting up for PartinG. Clem, no second engineering bay, no armory just yet. Oh, Widow Mines! Ooh, they get some pretty big shots on those Zealots. PartinG, I am really impressed that he survived that push. He's still super far behind in supply, but that was very impressive. Oh, he needs to resatch. Oh, actually, wait, he's like got so much gas. Is he gonna just go for a bunch of Archons? Ghost Academy is done. 3 ghosts are popping on out here. Actually, wait, we got 4 ghosts. So it is a 4 tech lab setup from Clem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not a whole lot of Marines, actually. Marines are good DPS, though. Especially since he's going for Vikings to try and deal with the Colossi. PartinG? Oh, he's got to send these probes somewhere. Actually, oh man, his saturation's all over the place. 5 extra probes here, 5 less probes here. No gas mining in the main despite being 8 probes oversaturated. And now taking the gases at the third. Oh, this is actually quite a mismanagement on the economy. And he's building more probes to resaturate this base at the, fully saturate this base in third. Colossus. Ooh, War Prison Micro is going to be good. Dodging some Viking volleys. But the Vikings are still coming through battery overcharge, able to keep the Colossus and Archons alive. PartinG getting a lot of value out of this battery overcharge. Damn. That was a really effective battery overcharge. Still no saturation here. Clem is on 67 SCVs to the 73 probes, but I feel like you've got to subtract a fair number of probes from PartinG's actual count. He still hasn't saturated these gases at the third. Funnily enough, he is playing heavy charge lots, so he's spending his money. He took 2 more gases and still hasn't saturated. Oh my god, PartinG, please. There we go. Now going to saturate these gases. Well, kind of. Okay, now, there we go. There we go. Now he's saturating the gases at the third. Still no saturation in the main. I don't want to harp on it too much, but, like, that is a pretty important note. I am really impressed that PartinG has been able to survive. His micro is still, he still got it. He still absolutely got it. There we go. Let's go, PartinG. Now he starts mining from the gases in the main base. I think he didn't realize that they got sacked. Once again, like S-A-C-K-E-D, not sacrificed. Like they got sacked like the sacking of Rome. Clem does finish up his 2-2 in a moment, and that is a big power spike for him. Man, look at the army value, actually. There's a lot of charge lots here for, man, 34 charge lots. That is not going to cut it, especially attacking upper ramp into Ghosts. Ghosts and Vikings. Disruptors. There's 2 Disruptors on the field right now. One of the Colossus was sniped. Second one is getting, well, got perilously low on HP. Zealots warping into the natural. SCBs will be forced to pull away. Sensor tower going to, yeah, it's going to get targeted down. As well as a couple missile turrets. Not going to be cost efficient. But at least he gets some value out of that. And he did draw his opponent's army out of position. Tries to find something. Scan comes down on the Observer. Nice disruptor shot. Clem. Ooh. Not having the easiest time dealing with these disruptors so far. I do like the way that PartinG is kind of shuffling his army around, but he doesn't have much actual backbone to it. And he is down 2 upgrades, now just 1. Disruptors need to come back off cooldown, but they're not available just yet. Huge stims from Clem. He gets the disruptors and will be able to burn through PartinG's army. Clem is going to be able to take the game with this. 10 SCVs going down on the other side of the map. Is that going to be enough to actually do anything to change the outcome of this game? I don't think so. But maybe with disruptors at home, if he can get enough done on the other side, can he force Clem to take a just brutally bad fight? Disruptors are really trying to hide here. Nice scan from Clem. Oh, he's going for it. The shots get canceled. Clem snipes them down. Very well done, and the Zealots just melt. Clem takes the 2-0 and gets the series over the big boy. Very well done from Clem. A little bit unfortunate there for PartinG, but he will be back. He's showing a lot of upside. Still needs some polish, but it is going to be... It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Anyways, if you enjoyed that series, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. Check out the rest of my videos, and we'll catch you on the flip side.